Mercury and Sagittarius. So people with Mercury and Sagittarius are great teachers. They have a lot to say to everybody. They are sometimes lacking in details and actual facts. Mercury in Sagittarius is opposite Mercury in Gemini, which Mercury rules. So this Mercury can be a bit weak in the sense that they don't always have the facts to back up what they're saying. But they trust in a higher wisdom, which is good. They can be very inspirational. Many like religious leaders would maybe have this, or leaders of like new age movements where things that you don't need logic to understand. They're great preachers of this kind of stuff. They're great defenders of justice and stuff like that, but they just don't always have the logic to back it up, and they're not very good with details, tending to see the bigger picture and miss the small day-to-day things. Like day-to-day life for them, they're off thinking about some greater thing than the work that they're doing sometimes. But they can be very positive to talk to, very good motivational speakers, and they can develop an understanding of truth. And truth doesn't always come through logic. Truth, sometimes there's a higher spiritual truth behind everything. And people with Mercury and Sag eventually get to this point where they understand that truth. And then because Mercury and Sag is so outgoing, they're able to teach this truth to everybody that they encounter because they just love to talk and teach. And yeah, so this one is great for traveling. It's great for, teaching, giving lectures, stuff like that. It's great for teaching things of a spiritual nature or religious teachings. Pastors may have this and be quite good with it. What else? It's a very fiery placement though. So yeah, the mind and the thinking and the communicating is not always based on logic. It's based on inspiration and feeling. And yeah, look to the sign that Jupiter is in to see what they're preaching about, because Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. But generally these people are not boring, and they have a lot to say about a lot of things, but they just don't always have the facts to back it up. But they have trust in a higher power or something that is unexplainable, which can be very good, or maybe if they're a little bit more on the ego side, it could be very bad, and these people could be quite arrogant. But it really depends on the person and the whole chart, and yeah, what sign Jupiter is in and